Afternoon. Hope everybody's doing good, but we've already got an issue and we may be in deep trouble. I was noticing while the stream was getting ready to start that I had a notification that 2 or more vehicles are deadlocked. Never seen that before, don't know what the F it frickin' means, but yeah, we've got a problem. I'm not seeing it anywhere though. And everything seems to be moving. Maybe it was a temporary thing? I mean, we can hope, right? I would imagine that it would show itself. On here, but I'm not seeing anything. So maybe not an issue? I mean, I highly doubt that there's not an issue. Oh, we need our flashy light on. Let's check all these while we're over here. Whoops. Copper jam-packed. I don't have a copper issue anymore. I say it's jam-packed. I mean, he's filling up. Yeah, I don't know. I guess let's wait for that notification to pop up again. I mean, hopefully it doesn't pop up again. But I've never seen 2 or more vehicles deadlocked. And I'm not seeing any. Not seeing anything not moving, right? I mean, he's not moving, but I think he's blocked. Yeah, he's moving now. Oh. Alright. Well, let's just keep an eye on it. It would have a flashing. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Kind of like when they derail. Maybe it was just a temporary thing. Thanks for the info. Like I said, I've never seen that notification before. I've definitely seen plenty of derailed, but I've never seen gridlock before, or deadlock, or whatever it was labeled as. All right, so we've got a chore ahead of us today. I've got a water issue. Well, I say it's a water issue. It's a me issue. The game is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. I'm just a moron the way I set some of this stuff up. So, but the first thing that I want to probably do is let's finish running that coal, and I want to get the trains on for this last little bit of coal. I think I'm gonna screw some stuff up here, and I wanna pressure test it now before I start putting material in it. But here's my deal. I've got 7 lines. Let me pop this open. I got 7 lines of 480 coming out. That's over 4.5 belts. Well, so here's my math problem, my math issue. So I've got these broken down. They're Mark 5s coming out of these 2 containers. I'm only filling 3 containers, or need to fill 3 containers from the trains. So these are both coming out with 2 Mark 5s, which is, you know, was it 1560, right? This one I've only got set at a Mark 480. So they're gonna empty at different rates. Like these are gonna empty at 1560 per minute. This is only gonna empty at 480 per minute. So these are going to need significantly more materials, coal specifically, than this one's going to need. Now the good thing is once I get this rolling, I've got this top part I can feed. But essentially I'm taking 7 480s out. So it's going to be coming out at 1360 per minute between 3. Okay. Now, a train is 3200. Or so if I get 3 full ones coming in, right? 3200 times 3, that's 9600. 9600 divided by 3360. So I've got 2.85 minutes. So in 2.85 minutes, a single train is going to be exhausted, right? So that means I need a train coming every 2.85 minutes. Well, we know that the trains are, I think that train line is going to be 11 minutes long. Call 11.5 divided by 2.85 is 4 trains. Okay, so I need 4 trains. 4 more trains on this track for coal. Now I'm feeding with 3. I need to keep this up. I'm feeding it with 3 pure nodes at 1200 times 2.8. So in theory we should be able to fill the containers each time. So basically each train's going to be full, but we need to test. We need to get 4 trains on here and get them going is kind of the key. What train are you? I need to take a train back to the Greater Coal Train. I need one that's going to take me all the way back over there, or I can just jump in one. We'll just jump in one. Let's do that. Nobody's coming. Alright, we want to go to Swamp Coal. Let's ride this sucker around. So we've got 1 train on it right now, but I need to build 3 more. And we probably also need to build some more up ramps and down ramps to give these guys a little bit more. I wonder if we should do that first. I think we should do that first. So we only have stuff going in one direction over here. Wonder if we could even fit. We could probably fit an up ramp over here. Let's see. Gonna have to be a 4 meter, or there's no way we're gonna make it with a 2 meter. We may make it with a 2 meter. Hold on. It will be very close. Let's see. I mean, I would prefer 2. Looks better. How close are we going to be to this junction? This is gonna screw some stuff up because I have to do these as paths. No, we got a block there. Block there. No, I didn't screw anything up. Okay. What are you doing? Why are you... You're crooked as all get out. Help if I got it in the right spot. Alright, this is gonna clip through here, isn't it? Not a fan of that. Yeah, you're all screwed up. Hold on. What are these? We need blocks. No, we don't need blocks. Well, that put him to a screeching halt, didn't it? So why don't you... What do you not like? Block has no exit signal. Path, 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 path. Path, path. Yeah, it does have... You know what? Here, this is what we probably need to do. Still didn't like that. I do need to be able to get across. Hmm. Why do you not like this? Is it because I reran that? Yeah, it's because I reran that. Okay, that works. Now, this isn't ideal, obviously. We need to get rid of those and those. All right, so we've got an additional up ramp here. What are you? Limestone. Nice. Right now we have no trains going this way on this side, which we're going to eventually have to utilize that. I mean, we just have to. Let's see, we've got a down ramp over here. So really, what is the need for one over here? I don't think there is one. Because they can go down here, so if they're... Anything that exits out of here or here can use this down ramp. That's exiting on the bottom. We have an up ramp here. We have an up ramp here. Okay, I don't think we need anything right here. So if it wants to be on the top, it can be on the top. If it wants to be on the bottom, it can be on the bottom. We have an up ramp here. That's fine. This is a down ramp, but it's strictly for... this station. So I'm thinking we need another down ramp further. What are you? You should be coal. You are. Let's see, what else do we have along here? So we've got... these guys stay on the bottom. This is a down ramp. I mean, really, we probably just need to add in like an up ramp. Where would be a good spot to add one? Maybe here? Probably through here, because this is on the top level. These all go down to the bottom level. We have down ramp here. We have up ramp here. I don't know why that's not showing any track, because there's definitely track there. Words. ramp, down ramp, so they can stay up or go down. Okay, these stay on the bottom. Is there any reason they would want to go to the top? You know, we really need is a down ramp. Let's think about this. Who's on the top coming from this direction? This guy? So he does need to get down, but isn't this... I can't remember if this was a down or an up. I probably won't be able to see it from here. It is a down. We don't need a down over here. We have an up back there. What if we... I think we need to put an up ramp over here. I think that's the... I think that's the play. Need path signals back here. These guys need to be a little bit further right there. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Alright, what do we need? Path. Block. Path. Good thing is I'm getting better with these signals. Okay, that'll allow us to come up if we need to. And maybe they can... Ooh. Hello. Maybe they can use that one instead of going through that roundabout over by the Greenfield station. I mean, that'd be beneficial. Now, do we need another up ramp over here? Don't think it would hurt. Let's put another one over here. And then anything past this little offshoot, we can kind of leave alone for now, depending on what we end up doing that way. So that one's going down. Okay. Block. Block. Path. 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 I think these blocks need to be a little bit further, maybe. No, they'll be fine there. Fill those in temporarily. Okie dokie. All right, let's get over here. Let's build our 3 other trains. Bend them off. 2.85. Let's. $51 seconds. 2 minutes, 51 seconds. We also still do have over there where I'm picking up this coal, we do have a normal node. Like if we end up being a little bit short, we could potentially rob from it. I wonder if I need a cross over here and if I could even do one. That freak anything out? No. Did that freak anything out? And the aesthetics on this build in general are going to take me forever. Okay, where the hell is the swamp coal? Swamp coal. Where are you at? Oh, you just left. Well, let's just build one quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what did I label it as? Swamp coal. Oops. Come on. Swamp coal train, and this is number 2. Okay, you're gonna go. Where are you going? You're going with coal, and then you're coming back here. You're gonna unload coal only. You're gonna load coal only. Save, turn on. All right, let me get a timer going. We need 2 minutes 51 seconds. Stopwatch. Start. All right, when that hits 2:51, we'll throw another one on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, swamp coal train numero 3. Okay, you're going to ingot tower coal, swamp coal, loading coal, loading coal. 50 seconds. I think I severely underestimated the amount of trains that I'm going to have going through here. I may need to rework this. Like, I'm already backing up. Actually, it's going to be this one, so we'll be fine. Because I can fit one here. Let's see, one in the station, 2, 3, 4. I can fit 4 coal trains backed up over here. And I've got a total of... Oh shit, there's gonna be 4 for here. Then I've got 1 from the little crater, 2 from the green fields. So that's 3, that's 7. And then... one or 2 from there. So maybe I have 9. Or will have 9. Something like that. Alright, we're at 2:15. Where did Swamp Coal 1 go? He's probably just now getting over here somewhere, right? Oh shit, is he already through the... Oh, he's way over there. Okay, so where's Swamp Coal 2? Right there. Alright, 240. Alright. We'll build one more. Oops. Stop. Reset. Start. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pull 4. Okay. Rinse and repeat. So you're unloading coal. Loading coal. Minute 25. How's everything? And no more flashing signals. Look at all these suckers. Copper string 2. Bauxite. Iron. Quartz. Coal. Pyramid coal. Both pyramid coals are here at the same time. That's unfortunate. All right, we're about to be at 250. We're just going to have to keep our eye on that that siding area for the coal. I mean, with 9 trains going over there, I have a sneaky suspicion that that's going to be a fairly big problem. He should be able to move up here. Copper. Where's the next coal? It's a ways off. Oh, okay. Let's get over here and finish running this. These belts for the coal. Where did we leave off? I think we left off at this. Yeah, that's where we left off. That actually connect? Could actually connect and be at the right height. I guess that's the question I should be asking. Seemed awfully high for some reason. Mm-hmm. Okay, easy enough. Pretty painless. All right, let's run a little, what are they called? Stackable conveyor poles. Let's just get them all the way ran all the way to the station, so that we can just run belts. I think once we get it over here, we may be able to drop it down. Let's see. Oh, come on. Sorry, I was muted. I had a coughing attack. Feel another one coming on in too. Curve. 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 Hey, what do we want to do here? I kind of like these trees here. Oh no, I'm out of explosive rebar. Alright, well let's do these stations. How about we do that? So we're only putting in 1,200 apiece. Single Mark 6. I'm wondering if I need to add a block somewhere in here. Why isn't this guy moving up? It's a problem. That could be a problem. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we're way off. There. Perfect. Now we're gonna have to build some more explosive rebar and get rid of some of this crap in here. Let's do that real quick. Do another 50 maybe. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, let's get some of this junk out of the way. You can go. You can go. You can go. You can go. Vaya con Dios. Well, the copper's backing up. That's a good thing, I guess. Why are we... Jeez, this thing's so finicky. Hmm. 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 There, right? Voila. All right, let's get this stuff ran. You know what I think I may do also? I may put 2 Mark 6 belts into the platform from the bins just so they fill quicker. The actual platforms. I don't think that would be a bad idea. It may not even need to be a Mark 6. We could... Well, no, we'll just do it as Mark 6. It won't hurt anything. One, two. Three. All right, let's add another Mark 6 on top here. Logistics. Floor hole. We also need to fill these up with iron. So we're probably gonna have to go over to that little iron node that's over here and do that. Fill it up again. I don't think I've got enough on me. Let's see what I've got on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Yeah, I had enough for one. Where was that? I want to say it was over here somewhere. Yeah, right here. Literally. Production Mark 3. All right, fill up. Oh, stop it. All right, let's let that fill up. We really don't want to put any materials in these until I've got them filled up with the iron. So we'll hold off on that. Curious if we want to go and see what kind of mess we've got going over here and fix this before. I feel like we've got some unnecessary Now, we'll just let it ride. Oh, there's another one. I thought I got rid of all these through here. I guess not. Any more? In the general vicinity? All right. This will be enough to fill up one more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, one more. And then we can go connect up the actual miners and get this stuff rolling. I'm still tempted to make a trip over here before I start putting materials in. I mean, I guess it really won't matter, right? I mean, if we were gonna have a catastrophe happen, it probably would. It's gonna happen whether we have materials in there or not. So the water issue is actually in this tower over here, the copper tower, which I haven't even, would have been streaming an hour, haven't gotten to it yet. So we do have a water issue we need to address, but I wanted to get this copper, I don't know, not this copper, this coal ran, at least get the trains ran. So we you know, we can run over there and start looking at the water, in a minute. Wanted the trains going, or we, now, you know what? I'm just going to get the coal going also. It's, you mean this where you can see all this? It's the cartograph mod. It's, I think it's called, yeah, cartograph, this one. It's really cool. It actually, if you load it up in the mod launcher or whatever, it shows that it doesn't work for 1.1, but it actually works. I don't know if it's got any performance issues on it, but yeah, it's awesome. I love it. It helps me kind of visualize from top down what I want to do. You just get it from the mod manager, Satisfactory mod manager. That's got all the mods on it. And just search up cartograph. I don't know if it works for 1.2. This is still 1.1. I haven't converted this save over to 1.2 yet. So I can't tell you if it'll cause any issues with that, but it definitely works for 1.1. Yeah, I'm keeping this as 1.1 and will do until the mods have been updated. Right, I started this this playthrough with mods. I'm not gonna take them off. Like, I like the flying around I can do with the pack utility mod. I got the sky UI, the cartograph, you know, all those. I don't want to. If I tried to, well, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it anyway with this playthrough because I'm using a train station mod that is different platforms that's at the main base, and if I delete those, then everything's gone. So I'm not going to do that. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 11 12 13 14 15 16. Okay, that's done. So let's get our asses over here and hook this coal up and get it going. Do we want to do that? Hold on. So this coal's going to be for the aluminum. We don't want to do that. I need to go back over there. We don't want to turn it on yet. What the hell is this? I thought I got this guy. I guess I did not get this guy. Okay, well, let's get him now. Pipes. I'll show you. Let's jump in a train. We'll ride over there because what I want to do for the aluminum is, well, I can't really explain it. The way I've got the water set up, I've got a recirculating system, and why do I not have any trains over here? Seriously? Alright, well, let's just plop one down. And I had it set up for, oh, we need to go let's just go to the bauxite and caterium. So I've got the aluminum set up so that did I not turn? There it goes. So that it takes some initial 200 water, but then it recirculates water through. So because of that, I've got 4 different blueprints, and the math says that you leave the last blueprint, which is a set of 1, 2, 3. Well, regardless, you leave it turned off, connected to water. Like, don't send any water to it until you get the other stuff up and running. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to go ahead and fill it with water so that when the coal starts coming, it just runs. It could be a complete disaster, but I think that that's what I want to do. Yeah, I'll show you when I get over there. I'm recycling it back in. So I'm not necessarily burning it. It's a priority. You know how they have priority mergers in the game now for belts? This is basically a custom built priority pipe setup, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's just it's a conjunction of pumps and no valves, pumps and junctions that sets basically it's so you've got the main water coming in, and then you've got the recycled water. So what it does is it prioritizes the recycled water that's coming out of the refinery, that's your byproduct, before the incoming water. So therefore you can use less incoming water. But I've built it to where I've got plenty of water regardless, in theory. It's one tower I've not turned on in this complex. So your guess would be good as mine if it actually works or not. I mean, I've used the blueprint outside of the tower just to test it, and it works. I just haven't done it with like a set of 4, if that makes sense. And you'll see once I get over there. It's kind of hard to explain without physically seeing it. What are you stopped for? Ignore this random caterium. Oh, I do need to go check the caterium too. I forgot we fixed that little debacle last time. I had a smart splitter that was not so smart. Well, I was this dumb one from it. It wasn't splitting. It was log jamming. All right, you should be jumping up. All right, so here is the ingot complex. Actually, let's kill you here. Bye-bye. All right, so you asked, so here's water. These are all the pumps. Because these are using all the pure recipes, right? Pure copper, pure iron. And this thing's going to lag. There's so much going on here. I got so many materials that it just stutters. But yeah, so here's all the pipes, all the water pipes for everything coming in. So this is the iron tower, making iron ingots, which some of them are going to the outputs, some are going to the steel. This one's steel. This is copper. Let's go in here. A little bit better once you get in here. So this is quartz. This is concrete. Silica, deuterium, and here this guy's the aluminium. You know, lag, how to turn your graphics to potato just to have less lag. So it's not bad if I'm not in this area, right? Which was to be expected with as much, like, here's all my outputs. I got 90 belts outputting somewhere. Where am I? Over here. I'm lost in my own factory. So talk about lag. Like, it drops to, I don't even know what my FPS is when I'm looking at this stuff. So our water issue is this. We have something going on with the copper that I need to fix, because these should all be like 600, right? And they're not. And it's not a no, these are all, well, these are various belts. They're Mark 5s and 4s and 3s and 2s and 1s. So I've got plenty of iron or copper ore coming in, but this lack of consistent 600 belts is there's something going on with the water, and I need to figure it out. All right, we were going to look at you. Okay, you're at 780. You're at 73. Why are you at 73 instead of 120? Logistics. $20, $140. What's coming here? One of these is not. 720. So that math is mathing. Isn't that supposed to be 780? 768 and 132. You're at 100%. You're at 100%. You're at 100%. And you're at 100%. So I've considered that. %. All right, so something's 5, Mark 5. See this stuttering here? Why are we stuttering? Oh, hello, you. You have a lot of material to get out. I bet you're backed up like a mother. Yes, you are. Look at this. Okay, so why Mark 3, Mark 3? These should be Mark 5s. Does that really want to update? It really wants to. You're backed up too. Gotta be. Why is one side backed up and the other side's not? Yeah, we got a merger issue here. make this all Mark 5. That should help. Why? That is weird. So this needs to be a priority merger. With you getting priority. I'll be streaming probably another hour and a half, 2 hours. Okay, now we're looking a little bit better. $780, $120. Perfect. Okay, so here's my conundrum for this aluminum. All right, so the way I designed this, here's that priority merger for the water. So what it does is, you know, this takes 200 per minute. This outputs 120 per minute, so you only need 80, right? So I've got, I can't even really get down in here, right? So you got this pipe coming in, feeding with a pump here that goes up to a junction with a little nipple. All right, we'll catch you later. Then I got another junction here with another pump, the exiting water, right? And this is getting pumped. So this is, and since this is on the same level as the input to this machine, this one's taking priority. So when this starts producing water, wastewater, you'll have the 120 for it will go in here first. I hope I can solve it too. I appreciate it. And that'll make this 80, right? And then you got this going across the whole thing. So the initial startup for this floor for water is 800. But you're not going to need 800 once they get going. You'll only need 80 times 4. You only need 320. Right? So my thought process was, and this could be completely ridiculous, is let's actually pop this open. So actually we need to go to the top floor. Complete and utter mess. All right, so this currently is feeding 600, right? But I only need 320 to go into it at some point, right? Once all these kick on. So once all these kick on, this goes to 320. This guy goes to what did I say? 240. Right, he goes to 240 because that'll feed 3 blueprints. He goes to 80, and that'll feed the last blueprint. Because you can see as of right now, and this is not this one. This one, he's full of water. No, this one, he's full of water. This guy is not, because I don't have any water going to him. So what I think I want to do is just open him wide up. And go ahead and fill this. Which it should be. Water. Water. Why is there no water yet? He's pumping. Now there's water going in. No. There it goes. So we just let him fill now, and then when we turn everything on, oops. In theory, everything should kick on and start running properly. In theory. Making wild assumptions here. Oops. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Hasn't started filling yet. He hasn't started filling yet. Neither is he. Starting to fill. Alright, he's already backed up. Okay, let's let those fill. Alright. Okay, let's check water while we're over here. That is part of our problem. Well, let's check this. Let's check the steel first. Make sure we're operating within. See, we're short on coal again. This is super frustrating. I should have never. Like, how is there no coal here? There's no way we're out of coal. That would mean one of these containers is running dry. Well, I say that. It very well may be because I added those 4 other trains in. More trains, more problems. Yeah, look, the copper's starting to go down too. How's the iron looking? Iron's looking okay.
You are in imminent violation
Yeah. Okay, so here's part of the problem.
The designated zone, or you will immediately be terminated.
I did not account for this. Shit.
Your subscription.
Yes, I know, Ada. I know.
Expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
I gotta push him back.
Your suit's life
Stop.
support
Just
is not
enough.
compatible with this environment.
Stop.
Turn back.
How do we do this?
Your suit's life support is not compatible with this environment. Turn back.
Can't really... This is frustrating.
Your subscription to the function of any and all fixed property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
I really need to be able to get him over here. How are we going to solve this? See, he's blocking him. Really need... I can go right there, right?
Your suit's life support is not compatible with this environment. Turn back.
Okay, that helps a little bit. We still can only, so we get 3 trains in here. I'm tempted to add another one. Wonder if I can do it without killing myself. Since it doesn't like me leaving the property. She's very protective. Really, these need to be more like back here. You don't like that? Why don't you like that? Because you're not connected, huh? Hold on. That didn't fix it? Shit. Okay, so why don't you like that middle lane?
Remember to stay within your designated zone.
Stop.
As
Just
stated
stop.
in your
Just stop.
contract. Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
Didn't like where I put it. Gosh, that's just barely... Is it clear? It's not clearing it. Oh, but it allows them to go in there. Okay, then we're fine. Okay, now we can get 3 trains in here. at least get them off the main drag. 4 trains technically. Well, 5 if you include the... So he should go right down the middle, huh? Yes, sir. Who's gonna have priority to go in though? Hopefully whoever's full. Who wins? You win. Fuckers are bone dry. Golly, there's just nothing in them. We literally just caused more problems for ourselves. Of course, the guy with 0 things on his... I would say we just need to let it run a little longer, but I think the longer we let it run, the worse it's going to get. I don't know. I mean, really, the only other option that we've got is a new station, a second coal station. I don't know what benefit. Yeah, I may just need another station. Because it's a pile up over here. I way underestimated what I needed to have going through here. Like significantly. Right, I mean, maybe this is a marathon instead of a sprint. Maybe I just have to let it kind of do its thing. Y'all are about to be out. You're fairly full. See, it seems to go in spurts though, right? Like sometimes I'll check this thing and everything will be completely full, and sometimes I check it as completely empty. Like I guess the question would be if I add another station in, how do we tie it together? Because I'm not adding more belts to go in, right? It's just that's not a thing. I'm maxed out on that front, so you'd almost have to merge everything, which could be done. Empty. Not empty. Also not empty. I mean, the good news is we've always got a train pulling up here. You're not going to let me do that. Okay, those three should have nothing. He's got 1500, 1400, 1400, 1400, 423. So he's going to run out before he gets filled. How much did you have in you? Oh, you don't have any. So you're going to be empty again before the next train comes. Well, I mean, that explains our issue with... I mean, it's taking us... I'm getting hammered here. Like, it's entire floors that are a problem. I mean, I guess the good thing is our iron ingots are backing up. We don't have a shortage of iron ingots. Mm-hmm. Massive coal issues. Okay. We've got the correct amount coming in. It's just getting them through the station. Yeah, I mean these things are backing up. So we should have 0 water issues on this iron. Yeah. Copper, on the other hand, is probably a huge problem. This is where we have our water issue. I mean, this is where the known issue is. Yeah, you're like half full. You're like 3/4 full. 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 Freaking empty. Empty. Alright, let's follow you. Wrong way. Here's this backside one here, which is this first one. Okay, you're letting 320 through. I mean, you're working. So why are you empty? I have this shenanigans going on. 280 and this should be 40. To give me 320. Okay, let's use this one as an experiment. What if we did this? And I'm gonna copper water. It's not how you spell that. Water fix. Save. We're gonna save this before I start messing with this because I want to be able to go back. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, okay. Let's say I better not have a junction there. Okay, so if we limit this to 320, those should stay full, and then we should just straight overflow all the excess, and this should fill up. And then theoretically start backing up into the storage. In theory. See, and it's not even all these. So when I built these blueprints, like I'm not going to do this again. Like manifolding water like this is stupid. I should have never done this, but I did it and I'm paying the consequences. I'm not going back and fixing it now. So realistically, these two end ones need to fill up. And that will allow this guy to start backing up. In theory, right? In theory. In theory. None of these are dropping, are they? Yeah, none of those are dropping. Alright, you're going up. Are you going up? You are going up. So let's give this a minute. Let's see what this does. I mean, it may be causing problems further down the road because I'm stealing. I'm stealing some of this guy. We may just have to follow these. Follow the leader all the way down. Okay, you're almost full. You are full. You're almost full. Come on, get there. All right, where are you? Okay, it's gone up a little bit. I mean, once this one hits 50, it was this one. Once this hits 50, that should start backing up. Why are you not going up? Why is it? Not restrict this. Well, that was the wrong one. We were looking at the wrong one. Let's leave this alone for now. This is the one we should have been looking at, and it's at 50. All right, so now we should be backing up. No, we actually... Here's our next problem. It's not going to back up. Because that needs 640. So depending on what you're pulling out of this one, we need to do the same thing, don't we? So these are severely lacking because I just stole it all. Okay, so, but if we put this back down to 40, where'd my cursor go? Do we want to leave this at 320? I mean, we can because that's what it needs. Fifty, 50, 50, 50. Okay, so yeah, as long as you're averaging 40 through here. So now this should start backing up. It's not. What in the world? All right, those two are connected. Why is that? Should not be getting more than 80. Yeah, it's going to be a compounding effect. The only real option is to... Oh God, it's going down. No, it's going up. What's it doing? It's going down and up. What are you doing? You have a fill rate of 0. Are you kidding me? How do you have a fill rate of 0? Oh, there it goes. Okay, maybe... It dipped. Is it going back up? Not really. Which one are you? Autosave. Thank you. Third one. Okay, those are full. And are these only full of water because we're barely putting enough copper ore in, which also shouldn't be an issue? My brain hurts. My brain hurts. This is the exact same setup as I have over here in the iron. Where the hell am I at? Iron's over here. Literally the exact same setup. No issues. So did I do something differently here? I don't think I did. Oh, you know what I did? No, I didn't. It's exactly the same. Full. Not full. Not full. Full. Sort of full. Sort of full. Filling back up. It's a closed system. I'm bringing enough water in. Not a closed system. I mean, technically, they're all connected. See, he's connected to here. He's connected to here. He's connected to here. Him to here. Him to here. Him to here. It is a closed system. What if we just eliminated every valve, made them all Mark II, and just let it run? What's the worst that could happen? This could cause huge problems, but we're gonna run with it. Oh, gotta get rid of you. All right, so in theory, what we should have just done is combine all of these into one final result. I'm sure that's not at all what I just did. I'm sure I just completely hosed the entire thing. But once the first floor backs up, then the second floor will back up, then the third floor, the fourth floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, seventh floor, sixth, all the way to the 16th, right? So these three, excuse me, these three should back up first. Or will they not back up until the last one is backed up? It's a very good question. Very good. What do we... Okay, this is what I think we'll do. We need to let this kind of saturate. So I'm gonna take a break. And then we'll come back and check. But these should... He's already full. Here's the second one. So he should start backing up. But I don't know. Let's see if we can pick a good spot to... Let's come way over here. Way over here. Alright, we'll use this as our... What do you want, autosave? Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if what we did actually did anything. I'm highly suspect that it actually did. Okay, let's get out of picture mode. You're full. You were still the same. You were still the same. You're still the same. Everybody's still the same. Oh. Is it just a matter of... Oops. But we just have... Oh, see, no, we don't. We either don't have enough ore, or we don't have enough water. Like, this should be at 100%. I mean, it's going up. 85. Now, why don't you have enough ore? 30 apiece. So 120. We have exactly 120 going in. So what do I have wrong here? Mark 1, I mean Mark 2, Mark 1. Mark 1. It's splitting it evenly. So I guess it's just never, oops, it's never going to... This should be 240 coming in. Let's just check all these suckers. 360 and 480. 240. 360. 480. So I'm pumping in exactly... I'm tempted to turn the water pumps off. You know what we could do? Hold on. So how do we get... Let's think about this. How do we get... So the machines need to be on with no ore to completely fill with water. But then for them to completely fill with ore without using water, you can't do it. You could back both of them up. It would take a fucking long time if you killed all their outputs. it would take it wouldn't take that long. Ingot stack at what? 100 per 100 or 200? Times 100. 1600. Take 21 minutes and this whole thing would back up. And then it would take an additional amount of time for the ores to back up. I mean, this is going up. It should be going up way quicker, though. Well, here's part of my problem. Thought I deleted all those. So what's this floor look like? Full. What's this floor look like? Not full. Not even close to being full. I mean, this is starting to go up. How it's draining at 1200 per minute, I don't know. I don't think we can trust those numbers. Maybe it is starting to work. Well, I'm not going to say anything and jinx myself. And he's a little low, but he's going up. He is way low. He is way low. Is this our... Is this where our issue is, or is this where we've only backed up 2? I mean, we're close to the top. Literally, she's like 1 floor. Now, never mind. You've got like nothing. So it's this floor and that floor. Who's there? Literally, it's 2 floors. This floor. Wait a minute. This floor and... Nope. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah. All right. So it's this floor and this floor. So what's going on with this floor? What do we got going on here? Why are we restricted to... $300? Shouldn't. $128, $129. Why are we... $300? Full. Still not full. Still not full. All right. What if we just stopped the... floor is it? It's this floor and 2 down. Why is nothing going through this thing? It shouldn't be a head lift issue. Are we getting some sloshing issues? There's nothing coming through here. It doesn't make any sense. Oh, now we got stuff coming through. No, we don't. See, he's starting to go down too. There's nothing coming from him. That seems suspect. Where do I have the power running here? Come on. There's literally no water coming to him. What in the world is going on? Like 0.0000000 repeating cents. It's not like if I even backed up these well, 2400 divided by 50. Maybe that's an option. I'm just afraid what's going to happen with the ore. Oh hell, I mean we got to try something. So what's the best option? Deleting. Now you have no choice but to back up. Oh, those are the wrong ones to delete. I wanted it to be on the back side of it. You, and you. Also, I'm kind of curious if we should be putting pumps along here. Probably not. I mean, because the head lift should be... The head lift is the head lift, right? You're full. Y'all should all be going up. How are you draining? You're draining backwards. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. All right, how am I going to get, you go away. We can get pumps everywhere else. Okay, you cannot back up now. Almost there. Still don't know how you're draining. This is so weird. Like, it's not connected to anything that can drain, but yet it's draining. Okay, and these should all be backing up. I wonder if we could let these run until they completely fill up with ore. That'd be kind of cool. Come on, 0.1, thank you. Okay, you gotta get there. You're there, you're there, you're there. You're good, you're not good. So we need to get you filled up. We got 2 more to fill up. All right, so what we're gonna do is, why are you still pumping? Look, I mean, how does this make any sense? There's nothing connected to it. And it still has flow. What's feeding this? Can anybody explain this one to me? No water. No water. Pumping water. Super frustrating. I mean, this has got to be the reason why I'm having so many freaking problems. All right, let's start connecting these up. I mean, these really have no choice but to stay full, right? 600 in, 600 out. I don't know. Look, these have still been working. There's no way these still had water. All right, well, we need to let this saturate. I don't know if this solved our problem or made it worse or what. I couldn't tell you. Iron's doing beautiful. I'm sure our coal is disastrous. Abysmal. All right, let's take one more gander at the station, and then we're going to call it a day. Okay, you have material. You have material. You have material. We all have material. We're all happy with the material. Copper, you should be nice and backed up since I had y'all turned off. Iron should be backed up because the steel's all screwed up. How many trains do we have waiting? Not many. It's actually not bad. Where is everybody though? Zoom out. Swamp Train 4, he's dropping off. Swamp Train 3 just left. Swamp Train 2 on his way. 1 on his way. So they're a little tight. Copper Train 5, Bauxite 3, Bauxite 2, Copper 4, Copper 3, Copper 2. I mean, they're fairly spread out. Okay. Well, I feel like this was a fairly successful venture today. Maybe we solved our copper issue, maybe we didn't. I don't know. Let's check the Caterium. $780 and $120. Beautiful. Silica. I don't know why this keeps being at 770, but we're not going to part with that anymore. Concrete. Looks good. Quartz. Probably about the same. Yep. Copper is going to be all over the place. Gonna just have to build back up. Iron. Everything looks good on the iron. All right, well, I'm gonna call it a day. I appreciate everybody hanging out, watching, following along, and hope hope y'all have a good rest of your day, evening, and week, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Thank you.